Hi. How's it going? It's Friday. Happy weekend, everybody. I really don't know what else to say. I actually have had like a really rough... So I went to bed at like 7 a.m. But then I was woken up like 3.5 hours later to very loud lightning strike. Multiple of it. And then it just died off completely. So I tried going to sleep again. And then woke up again to that at like noon or so. And then I was in this weird... Have you ever been in this weird like half and half state? Like where you're half asleep but you're also like half dreaming? That's what happened to me. Because I put a stream on just to like watch it while I was sleeping. Or while I was like trying to like get some sleep. And I guess I had the dream where I was like watching the stream, but then the thunder also interrupted it to where like I was actually like in my bed hearing the thunder and lightning really loud. And I was like looking out my window and it was like super dark and stormy and all that stuff. And then all of a sudden I realized, I like opened my eyes and I'm like, oh, was I dreaming? I looked out the window. I'm like, it was brighter than it was before, than it was in the dream. And I'm like, oh, I was just dreaming that. That was weird. Very strange. That's weird. I need to make sure I get more sleep. I ended up staying up till like 7 a.m. So don't do that. I need to make sure I just drink some water today. I'm already like trying to just go through this one bottle. But yeah, it's King's Quest V. I'm gonna definitely put this out there. I probably will be able to know how to beat this game in one shot. What I'm going to do is do as many deaths as possible and just explore on my own as well. Also, I want to try to see if I can map out the desert on my own and all that stuff. Now, I really want to do this because I want to go to King's Quest 6 and 7. 6, I kind of vaguely remember some things, but I don't remember it as well as I do King's Quest 5, because King's Quest 5 is hilarious. King's Quest 6 is, a lot. 7, I remember owning that as a kid, and I remember getting lost in it. That's really what it comes down to. 7 is a hot mess from what I remember. What I remember about 7 was that it scared me as a kid because you could select any chapter from the get-go. You don't need to have a saved game to let you start from like chapter 3. Because the game switches between 2 different characters. So chapter 1 is like the start of the game. Chapter 2 is you play as the other character who got mixed up. 3 starts you off against a giant lizard. And if you have no context to what's going on, it sucks. It was very scary because you just die instantly if you don't figure out what you're doing. The deaths in that game are a little unique in that the characters themselves actually talk about their death, which is odd, but okay. I do remember that I think you could fall down a cliff just like you could near King's Quest 5, so I'm glad they kept that. It's also a very weird, uncanny game, but I want to get to that. And then King's Quest 8 is something completely different, and I'm very interested to see how bizarre that is. 6 is going to have a fun time because Prince Alexander is wild, and some of the puzzles are ridiculous. I'm gonna get this set up because I don't know how I need to capture this. It's a little strange. I had to use Scum VM to get like windowed mode because I am not playing this in a full screen. I can't do that. Both ending paths for 6. I don't know because I'm gonna try and solve it on my own while just making saves for it. I'm not sure what port I'm going to use because you can use the original, like, I think it's like DOS or something port or something like that. The old window or something old port. And then there's like, they made a new version of it for Windows that changes the graphics for like the portraits and stuff. And I don't know if I want to do those. I want to do the older ones because I think those look better. But that's just me. Start. You're gonna hear some music. Let me know how volume is, because this game is probably gonna get loud at some point. If it hasn't already, holy shit. That's not my volume mixer at all. Where the fuck is that? Sorry. Trying to fix it.
Have you previously played King's Quest V?
That's a great start. Great, wonderful start. This game also doesn't have subtitles. I apologize. There's nothing I can do about that.
Warning. This cartoon contains material that may be necessary for information or clues to complete this game. Please.
I haven't even captured the game yet. Can you give me a second, game? Give me a second. Okay. King's Quest. You know what? Maybe I'm not going to restart it because it's going to be messing up the capture. If you don't know what King's Quest is a point-and-click adventure game. Probably one of the more popular ones out there. Back in the time when PC gaming was like a lot of adventure games and whatnot. Am I... Okay, whatever. I'm going to fix that real quick. There we go. Boom, boom. The original games were like text-based. The reason I'm not doing those just yet because I would need to like do a little bit of research to figure those out because I'm not used to those games. This one's the first point-and-click adventure game in the King's Quest series, from what I know. The rest is like you have to actually like do text commands, like go left, go north, go south, and stuff like that. I think. This one's the first point-and-click. This game had like $1 million budget. And it's also full of bullshit if you don't know what you're doing. Movement into text-based only actions. Okay, so it was something like that. I knew there was like something you had to do text. I thought it was movement, but I guess if it's actions, yeah, it's still, you can't just click like on a button or you can't click on a thing that you see on the map and like, we're gonna have to watch the cutscene. Castle Daventry. Might turn it up a little bit. Yeah, I can turn it up a little bit. Maybe a little bit. There we go. I'm afraid to click because it's probably going to skip it. You hate when your castle just disappears. Oh my god, I'm chugging. There we go. Thank you for the resub.
You heard the awesome town theme yet?
We just started, so not yet. So basically, the plot of this game... Oh, I mean, it's going to explain this. I'll just let it go through. I think I read the plot in, like, the manual, and it just, like... Did I read the manual? I read some plot synopsis where it was just basically like, oh, King Graham was, like, needing some time to, like, get happy and just went out on his own. Bad timing because his castle got stolen with his family in it. I try not to talk during the voice stuff, but Cedric.
My castle? What has happened?
What has happened?
Ooh, I can tell you what happened. What?
Cedric.
Ooh, I know what happened to your castle. I saw it all. Yes, I did.
Yes, I
You
did.
Well then, what happened?
Hello.
Ooh, it was the powerful and evil wizard Mordak who did it. Ooh, I just happened to be visiting with an old friend when I saw him materialize out of thin air. Thank goodness he didn't notice me.
Don't stop now. Go on.
Ultra detailed Cedric.
He conjured up a terrible whirlwind that swirled faster and faster around the castle. With another incantation, Mordak then caused the wind to draw the castle up into the sky and out of sight. Ooh, it was something to see, all right.
Why?
Why?
Does this wizard, Mordak, want my castle? What could he have against me and my family?
These are great.
That I don't know. Ooh, I only know that it was Mordak who took your castle and your family. Well, perhaps I can help you. My employer also happens to be
My
employer.
employer?
I recognized Mordak. Ooh, unlike Mordak, though, my employer is a very good wizard.
God damn it.
His name is Crispin Arthur, but we all call him Crispin for short. The only problem is, you see...
Why does he fall here? He doesn't fall in any other cutscene. Graham is just like posing.
Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. The only problem is that Crispin is getting on in years and tends to be a bit forgetful.
I don't know. This doesn't sound as if it would work.
Oh, sure it would. Crispin is a very qualified...
I hate Cedric's fingers on his wings.
Forgetful now and again, that's all.
He's his 3 little
Now,
fingers.
where is it? Oh, I know I brought it with me. Aha! Here it is.
What is that?
Ooh, Graham! 420, bro!
It is my
Let's blaze!
opinion that you don't stand a chance against the likes of Mordak. Oh, excuse me for saying, Your Majesty, but you don't have a choice. You must come with me. I'm sure Crispin can help you.
What is that stuff?
Oh, just some old leftover fairy dust I've been
Just some
carrying around.
old.
It'll help you to fly.
Ooh.
You can follow me to the land of Saria.
God damn it.
where Crispin and I live.
Could you
Not
imagine
too far to walk
if there
now.
was like an owl VTuber that just 100% went all in on what Cedric was doing here? Could you watch a VTuber just watch, and every time there's something that came up with like old or something like that, just goes, ooh, every time?
Come on, up here.
Graham is a good flyer. The quest of kings begins. This is such a weird beginning, because he lives in this castle and it starts flying, and he's like, yep, that's fine. You can play bits to mute them and earn a fortune. Yeah, that'd be funny. Anybody read Super Chat? Ooh, Graham, I ain't licking that lollipop. Chocolate scares me.
There it is, down here. Come on.
Okay.
God, the audio quality is just back and forth. It's wild. And Graham died. Damn.
Ooh, looks like the fairy dust just wore off.
Cedric? Where have you been? I've been calling for you.
Just points over. Look at this idiot.
Well, well, what have we here? A bit clumsy, are you? Well, come on in the house and dry off. No sense sitting around like a wet dog. Cedric, go into the house and pour each
This
of us
is,
a nice hot cup of tea.
The original. This is PC. This was not CDI. This is like one of the. Yeah. Anyway, lower dump.
The Society of Wizards has always taken a dim view of Mordak and his abuse of his power. Why, he's even been put on suspension a few times. It never seems to do any good, though.
Crispin, why would Mordak want to take my family or castle? What did we ever do to him?
I'm
Hey!
afraid I don't know the answer to that. Mordak is a
Hello.
very unpredictable wizard.
Digita
I've
78
never
way.
understood that evil mind of his.
Oh, I thought perhaps you could help His Majesty, Crispin. That's why I brought him here.
Well, let me see now. I
They have
used
a-
to be very
they have a
smart
wizard
wizard
council.
sometime, you know, but I've gotten a little rusty lately.
A little rusty.
That's quite enough from you, Cedric.
Kill him! Kill Cedric!
Sir, Crispin, sir.
Thought he was saying DoorDash.
I don't know what I have that would be of much use to you.
My
Most
subway
of my
hasn't
wizard
arrived
stuff
yet.
is pretty old and worn out, but let's see what I can find.
Anyway, holy shit, please walk over to the chest. Faster. Holy fuck. How slow it is. Holy shit.
No, that won't do. That's all used up. It might work. Here, eat this.
What is that?
That's an old piece of magical white snake I had left over from last year.
You just stored
With
it.
You'll be able
flat.
to communicate with the natural and animal world. You could
Graham
find
just
that
ate something
quite
from a
helpful.
chest from a year ago, and that's why he's gonna hallucinate animals talking to him.
Here's my old wand. I don't even know if it works anymore. Most of its power may be gone. You should know that wands are like pets.
I'll talk about that in a
They
second.
get to know you before they'll work for you. Just treat it with care and respect, and hopefully it will do something for you. You'd better get going, my boy. No telling what that confounded Morlach could be up to. You go with him, Cedric. Show him the way.
Oh,
Yes, you. Don't be such a coward. Now go on. You'd better get started.
I fucking hate
Thank
Cedric.
you, sir. I appreciate all you've done for me.
oh, I suggest we visit the town first. How about it, Your Majesty?
Please don't call me Your Majesty, Cedric. It's much too formal. I'd like it if you just
Why is
call me.
I'm not. I don't have my hand on a mouse. Why is it
Oh, I'd
dragging?
be delighted to, Graham. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, yes, the town. You might be able to find some supplies there. It's just over a little hill to the south, not too far.
Well then, let's be on our way, Cedric.
Okay, welcome to King's Quest. All right, let's first do one thing, and that is we're gonna up the volume. So we're gonna have to double check that. So the reason I have to adjust speed, which I'm going to do here, I did a test save to make sure everything was working. We're gonna do a new save. Where is it? The Quest of Kings. So the movement speed by default has King Graham go this fast. This is obviously not going to work out. So we're going to start by... Now if we move it up, Much better. That's more manageable. Hi, Cedric. What's up?
Cedric is too busy looking around and doesn't seem to be paying any attention to Graham at the moment.
Graham. Anyway, we're gonna go back in. Back in. No. Go back in. Get the fuck in there.
Don't be wasting your time coming in here. Young man, I've done all I can for you. Now it's up to you. Well, anyway, I'm not going to be here for a little while. There's an emergency I have to attend to in a neighboring land. I'll try to keep an eye out for you, but this is something you and Cedric are going to have to do yourselves. I wish you the best, King Graham.
I appreciate all you've done, Crispin.
You've
I'll be
done
on my way now.
Nothing but gave me, like, expired food from your chest. We have to take the owl.
Impatiently, Cedric waits for Graham.
Impatiently. Can I look at
A
anything?
tiny pond adds charm to Crispin's forested home.
Does it add charm?
A small cellar door is located under the house. A small well is located near the cottage. Nestled among the trees of the forest sits the wizard Crispin's worn but cozy cottage.
Well, yeah. So King's Quest, kinda got a revival, but it's kind of soiled by the fact that they took money from a Homestuck Games Kickstarter to fund it, and the Homestuck game basically almost didn't exist.
Graham, watch out! A poisonous snake!
A poisonous snake. So, yeah.
A large, venomous snake blocks Graham's passage to the east.
Hang on a second. We're gonna save here. Quest of Kings.
In silence, the large serpent eyes Graham menacingly.
Stay away. This is my path.
Well, we're gonna go walk this way anyway. Dead.
That wasn't wise, Graham. He who speaks with forked tongue should never be trusted.
Death 1. Let's go. Can we look at anything, Cedric? What do you got?
See how the path goes to the east up into the mountains? That's the route to Mordak's castle.
That's the route. Well, can you say that again?
Ooh, if you follow the path to the south over the next rise, you'll come to the town.
Cedric is too busy looking around and doesn't seem to be paying any attention to Graham at the moment.
Thanks, Cedric.
A worn dirt path wanders through a thick wood, alive with the sounds of many creatures. Between the trees, to the east, Graham can see the outline of a great mountain range.
Alright, hold on. We're gonna go south. Everyone's excited for this.
No, Graham, don't!
Dead.
Too bad. Graham's swimming skills were no match for the mighty river.
I love the no, Graham, don't. You know you fucked up the moment you hear that. That's the best part. Oh. Graham is dead. That's just a bullshit death, too, because you accidentally clicked too far down. That's the end. Hang on a second. We're going to do another death before we go into town, because I think we actually, if we pick up something else and then come this way, it changes the events a little bit. Hang on. You know what I'm going to do? Because we haven't gotten anything.
No, Graham, don't!
Too bad.
You could have fallen all the river. That's awesome. This game rules. Oh my god, we gotta wait for him to walk across every screen. I forgot about that.
Ooh, stay away from those bees!
Stay away from those bees! Why are you standing next to them?
Cedric seems to be quietly contemplating their current situation, and so is not inclined to indulge in conversation right now.
Oh, I didn't want to go this way. Ah! Dead.
That wasn't a smart move, Graham. Be seeing you.
Be seeing you. Anyway, back. I'm glad he keeps walking that way. Oh my god, you have to be like pixel perfect for like screen transitions.
Ooh, if you follow this road along the river, you'll come to the town bakehouse. You might find something delicious. I mean, useful there.
You might find something useful there.
Unfortunately, the cow doesn't have anything to say. Her mouth is too full of cud. Secure within a small pen, a spotted cow quietly chews her cud.
The attention to detail with the cow. I'm gonna grab the
Come
cow.
on, Graham. Don't waste your time with that cow.
They made Cedric respond to that just so they can make him say cow because of that oh. Cow!
Come on, Graham. Don't waste your time with that cow.
Cow! Fucking hate Cedric.
If you're going into town, I'll just wait for you here. I had a nasty run-in with a big dog once, and I feel much safer.
You were
out here.
excited to go into town, and now you don't want to.
The town is busy with people going about their daily chores.
How loud is this, actually? Okay, I can turn it up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god.
A prosperous-looking tailor shop occupies the town's main corner. The man is too busy with his work to notice Graham. Talking to yourself again, Graham?
What? Now I want to talk to the guy.
How goes it with you, good fellow?
Not well, I'm afraid. This old wagon's always giving me trouble.
Can I help you in any way?
Thank you kindly, but I think I can handle it.
All right then. Good luck.
Thanks. With this wagon, I'm gonna need it.
I think we need to do that.
Top of the morning to you, sir.
Hi, mister. Nice day, isn't it? Nice day, isn't it?
Nice day, isn't it?
May I help you, sir?
No. Okay, we need to like grab this.
Bending down, Graham quickly retrieves the silver coin from the street. It is but a common silver coin. The cart is too heavy for Graham to move by himself.
Just look into it.
A broken wagon blocks access to a smaller side street.
Graham, there is actually, I think.
The cart is too heavy for Graham to move by himself. A broken wagon blocks access to a smaller side street.
Isn't there a fish in there?
The cart is too heavy for Graham to move by himself.
And the barrel? Wait, what?
Inside the barrel, Graham
Jesus
sees an
Christ.
old rotting fish.
Well, never know when we're gonna need a
Graham
fish.
reaches way down into the barrel and removes,
Hello.
phew, the smelly old fish.
Phew, the smelly old fish. I think we're done in town for now. There's nothing else we can do in here. You know the town has a name?
The quaint little town of Serenia nestled
Serenia.
at the base of a great snow-capped mountain range which rises sharply to the east. The quaint little town A small tributary of the larger river powers an old water wheel as it flows through the town. A rutted road leads into the town from the west, while a smaller path joins it from the north.
Alright, we're gonna save, because so far we're not soft locks, I know that much. Can I eat the fish? Actually, I don't know, can I eat the fish?
Oh, no, you keep it, Graham. It's much too hard to fly and carry things at the same time.
You are the most useless piece of shit. Which will always be with you, always. Bear!
Ooh, watch out for the bear, Graham.
Watch out for the bear, Graham! Bear!
Graham should be very careful. The bear is too intent on the honey to listen to Graham. Graham should be very careful around a big old bear.
Big old bear.
Graham should be...
Hey, excuse me. No, get your ass back over here. Bam! Just punched. I think that's the best part.
Graham should know better than to beat the bears.
I just love that. I love that it's not even like a bear doing something. It's just anything just comes by and just punches the shit out of him. It's wonderful.
Tisk, tisk.
Now that's unblockable. Anyway, enjoy a fish. Bye.
I'm Queen Beatrice, kind sir. I wish to thank you ever so much for saving our hive
Ow,
from the claws
my
of that
ears.
horrible bear. In return, I offer you a luscious honeycomb from our hive. Please feel free to retrieve one. I promise my bees won't harm you. It may come in handy on your travels.
Why is the bee a
Graham
Southern
bends
Belle?
down
Good
and
question.
picks up the large stick from the ground. Graham reaches a hand into the beehive and retrieves a very sticky chunk of honeycomb. Wrapping it in a protective piece of cloth, he then pockets it.
Pockets it. Alright, I'm saving here because I'm not sure what the next step is. I feel like we need something. We got honey. We got honey and stick. Okay, I can go into the desert. I'm not looking at any guide. I'm actually trying to remember this off the top of my head. I think I used the oh, I know. Okay, I can do this now. The ants are under attack by a dog.
A bully of a dog terrorizes the poor ants as he playfully digs at their large anthill. The dog doesn't seem to be a friendly sort at all.
You got honey and stick. I think you can walk over here to ants and they do something to you.
Ooh, is that a new dance, Graham? The Boogaloo?
Shut up, Cedric! I hate you!
Ooh, Graham, that dog looks mean.
Anyway, we gotta use the stick here. So there's an item you can get later on that you can also use here, but it soft lock you.
Myself. I'm King Anthony the Great.
King Anthony.
May I ask who you are?
Why, certainly. I'm King Graham of Daventry, and this is my friend Cedric. We're seeking a way to cross the Great Mountains to the ocean on the other side.
That is a very perilous undertaking. I wish you would reconsider. But If you shall not, in return for rescuing our home from that flea-bitten cur, I wish to offer you our help, if perchance you may ever need it.
Thank you very much, King Antony. Cedric and I appreciate your kind offer.
King
we look
Antony.
forward to meeting you again.
Alright. So now we gotta sit there and watch a musical number. Can I still die by bees? Ants. Funny. See, it's a pun on Ant and Anthony. Boogaloo. Boogaloo. Can I die to the bees still?
Graham has already taken... Graham... 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 Graham...
No, Graham, don't!
Too bad. Graham's swimming skills were no match for the mighty river.
I just wanted to kill him.
Back down the road to the east, you will run into the bakehouse.
Oh, I gotta go to there too.
A large haystack dominates the area in front of the barn. Graham watches with surprise as a contingent of ants marches into the haystack and begins to swarm through it.
So yeah, we free the ants to look through the haystack, because we're not going to look through the haystack for a certain item that we need for progression. And now we get a musical number. That's the lyrics, we're done. Is it a needle? Yes, it's a golden needle in a haystack. No joke. And we do need this. I don't need to buy the pie yet.
I'm glad to see there was a way that we could be of help to you. Look here. We found a golden needle in the haystack. I'd like to present it to you. Perhaps you can find a use for it.
Why, thank you, King Antony. I'm honored.
Good luck in your travels, King Graham. And be careful.
Okay. That was a point ding. Alright, cool. Score 18 of 260. We're making a new save. Needle. Okay. I think we now have no choice. I know what we can do. I want to do some deaths. All I remember. God, the music is so ominous.
Utilizing fallen logs, a gnome has built a little forest home. An old grandfather gnome sits contentedly on an old stump and smokes a large pipe while watching his grandson at play.
Wow, he's toking it up. Is there anything I'll take a look at?
Impatiently, Cedric is too busy.
We're gonna ignore these guys. Actually, what do you say here?
Excuse me, sir. Oh, I'm terribly sorry to bother you. I was just noticing your son's marionette. It's very interesting. Where did you get it?
It's grandson, not son. And I made it for him. Why do you care?
Why do you care?
Just wanted to comment on its artistry. It's very well done. I don't suppose it could be bought.
If it could, the price would be very steep. I reckon you couldn't afford it. Now, leave me and my grandson be.
Leave me alone! Someone gets it.
What a wonderful bluebird. It could almost make Graham happy again if it wasn't for his family.
What? It could almost make Graham happy again. Incredible.
Graham could never catch the bluebird.
Why not? He can fucking do anything.
What a wonder.
Anyway.
Upon a fallen log sits a dashing young prince who looks very sad and confused.
Just like me. And the bluebird's gone.
Excuse me, young man. Sorry to bother you, but I couldn't help but notice you sitting there on that log. I was wondering if there was anything wrong.
Very observant of you, Graham.
Why, yes. As a matter of fact, there is. I've been searching everywhere for my fiancée. She's a beautiful princess with long golden tresses, fetching blue eyes, and smooth, creamy skin. Have you seen her anywhere about?
You sound creepy, dude.
No, sorry. I haven't seen anyone like that.
That's what I figured. No one has seen her.
No one!
A witch who lives in the dark forest had something to do with her disappearance.
I'll keep an eye out
Creamy
for her.
skin, yeah.
If I see her, I'll let her know you're looking for her.
I would appreciate that. Well, I guess I'd better get back to looking for her. I'm not ever going to find her just sitting around here. Thanks for your concern.
Bye. Did you know I'm a king? We'll save it a second. We still got nothing but the needle, so we're just gonna do this.
Back to the east is Crispin's house.
We're gonna have to do that other guy's adventure game in the course of our own. Yeah!
Oh, no. Oh, I'm not going in there. Can't you read the sign?
I can't read at all.
Come on, Cedric. There might be something important in here.
Go if you want to. I'll wait here.
This is a fine forest. Yep, I clicked. You have to like be like pixel perfect on this. Dead.
That old witch caught Graham totally off guard.
Totally. All right. Let's not go that way yet. Cedric could fly you over the mountain at that point. Yeah, wait, he could just fucking do that. Hey, Cedric, if you joined me in the forest, you'd be able to help. I guess not. Oh wait, we didn't want to go this way. Just don't want to go left from here yet. I told you I know this game from osmosis.
A graceful weeping willow tree grows beside a small pond created from her tears.
He sounded...
With branch-like arms, she clutches a beautiful harp
very
as a child would a cherished toy.
Miss Willow?
Yes?
You can talk?
What? You try
talking? What did you expect?
Well, I've never seen a talking tree before. What's wrong?
Everything
he walks up to the tree and says,
really
miss, and then he's like, whoa, you can
really
talk?
You see, my fiancé and I were walking through this wood when a nasty old witch came
Oh,
along
no.
and was instantly charmed by my handsome prince. When he naturally refused her advances, she jealously banished him to a faraway land and turned me into a tree. Then she stole my heart.
Stole your heart?
Yes, she turned my heart to gold and took it away with her. The only way I can become human again is to have my heart brought back. Now, all I have to cheer me up is my harp. It's quite magical, you know. It plays the sweetest music you've ever heard. Now please, leave me alone in my sorrow.
Yeah, he did sound like he was expecting a reply, which is so bizarre, because then he's like, I've never heard of a talking tree before. Then why'd you try talking to the tree as if it like was going to respond? Anyway. Let's take a drink.
What's wrong, Graham?
That's salt water.
Hell yeah. Alright. I am not drinking salt water. Oh my god, the pixel perfect stuff. Alright. This is the part where I'm probably going to die. Oh, don't step in the ants, Graham! So you can't actually play the harp and just do it with magic? I guess not. Have a good one. Alright, we're gonna save here, because we're entering the desert. But whatever. I can type.
There's nothing but a hot, dry desert.
Shut up, Graham!
Most people avoid it.
I mean,
because there are
Cedric.
bandits out there. Ooh, if you insist on going, I'll wait for you here.
Alright. I don't have like a map or anything, so if we go left. 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 Nope. Interrupt the narrator. Left.
Too late. Graham collapses and dies of extreme thirst in the hot desert sun. If only he could have found an oasis. Dying for a drink, Graham?
Oh, shut up! Okay. How many screens was that? 1 second. I have to do... Hang on. Let me do this. Hang on, I'm getting something set up here. Paint. Alright. Oh. I'm just gonna crop it here. I need to see all that. That. And we'll put this like here and throw this under here. It went all the way to the bottom. I don't want it that far back. All right. So I think we're this. So this is like, okay. So this is the bottom, right? This was the bottom screen where the river was down here. I don't know if you could see. Oh, you can't see it behind my head. Okay, well, you know what? Fuck it. You know, I can move this around. All right. We got the bottom screen down here. So we were one screen up over here, and then we're over here. So this is the start. So we went like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 7 was it. And there was nothing across here. Enjoy what I'm doing with this, because I am not a graphic artist. I think if I go down, it actually kills me. No? Okay. No? Okay, so it's only 3? What? I guess it is, so... I need to reload because I think I'm gonna have to like figure out my thirst meter again. There's an invisible thirst meter. Woo! What the fuck? Hey, hey. Hey.
It looks like something may be after him.
What? Okay. Alright, let's go down. There is nothing down there. Oh, I probably resized the window by accident. Oh well, that's not going to affect anything. There was nothing there, there's nothing here. Nothing here. Oasis! Oh.
Ah, life-giving water. Nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through
Important.
him.
Nectar of the gods. Can we go down from here? Do I have to like remove my entire graph? Oh, fuck.
Ah, life-giving water. Nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
Okay. We're in the desert. We're still gonna use this save. Down has nothing. Below the oasis. Oh, it's under selecting tool. Okay. So there's nothing below the oasis. There's nothing to the left of it. Boot.
Uneasily, Graham reaches down and removes the old shoe from the desert sand. Talking to yourself again, Graham?
Shut up.
King Graham, heavy of heart, searches far and wide for his beloved family, who've been stolen by the evil wizard Mordak.
I'm aware of the plot, narrator. Thank you.
Uh-oh. A picked clean and sun-bleached skeleton lies in the sand of the hot, dry desert.
Oh my god, how far down does this desert go? Uh-oh. Okay, let's drag this all up again. Okay. Because that's a clip face, so we know that's actually the end. Okay. Back to brushes. This is like the most sloppy fucking graph ever.
The hot sun and choking sands are taking their toll on Graham. He must drink, and soon.
Right here. Chill out, Graham.
Ah, life-giving water. Nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
Stay hydrated. Oh my god, how far left does this go? Four. Ah! The freaking screen, like pixel perfect, is making me click on foobar. I don't like that. Milk box. Ah, no, click. I don't want to load up. Have a nice day. There is nothing to the left. We don't have the boot, do we? Okay, let's go get that boot. And you know what? We can actually just go left, left, down. There's nothing over here, nothing here.
Uneasily.
Uneasily. He's going to die if we don't go down, though, I think.
Ah, life-giving water. Nectar of the gods.
Nectar of the gods. Okay. I think we go to the right from here. There's nothing to the right. This is the most fucked up path. Oh my god. We're gonna go up. There's nothing up. 2 screens. And then there's an oasis up one more. I think we just go. Do we go up?
The hot sun.
No.
Ah,
Life-giving water. Nectar of the gods. I'm just gonna walk through the water. Nothing here. So this is like a wall. So this is absolutely 100% a wall. There's nothing here. Oh my god. Okay. Nothing here, nothing here. I should probably just graph these out, because you know it's gonna be like that. Okay. I love how fucked up this all looks. Go over one more screen, please. This is the oasis. Been like a thing up here.
Ah, life-giving water. Nectar of the gods. Graham could... Looming majestically before him, the massive temple door beckons tantalizingly to Graham.
Uh-oh. I think we have to actually sit here. No, go back behind the rock, Graham. Actually, we're gonna save. Because it's another death.
From across the desert sands, Graham can hear the sound of approaching hoofbeats.
Hey bandits, I'm over here!
A spy! Get him!
Dead.
Never trust a bad guy, Graham.
Never trust a bad guy, Graham. Ow.
From across the desert sands, Graham can hear the sound of...
Yeah, you can only hear the horse, so you had to die to it to figure out that you were going to die to it. We got a point.
Open sesame!
That's very inconvenient. I learned something today. I should probably save, because I don't know how I'm going to be able to reach the next area. So basically we need that stick. There's nothing here. Boots no longer a thing, so we don't need to worry about that. Do I have to keep going down? Oh god, is this the boot screen?
The hot sun.
We're not gonna make it. We need to find... we have to like... Oh no. How do we end up here? Uh-oh.
Ah, life-giving water.
Did I go down too many screens and not realize it? Oh god, Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The huts.
Did I go down 5 screens and not realize it? 1. So we're down here. Okay, and we're right here. 2. 3. 4.
The hut.
And then if we go to the right one, that's going to be the Oasis. Okay, we are here now.
Ah.
Yeah, so that's the direct path. There's nothing here either. Do I have to keep going left? Oh god, I don't... We're looking for a bandit camp and base, basically, at this point. I don't remember which direction it is. That was 2 screens, so the 3rd screen has nothing. Okay, this is relevant. Well. God, could you imagine like trying to figure this out? As like if you were a kid trying to figure this out, this would suck. I was not a smart kid, I would never figure this out.
Ah, life-giving water, nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
We save. I think we're actually like real close to where we need to be. Wait, do we need that? No, there's nothing else we need here. Nothing here, nothing here. Do I go left? Uh-oh. There's nothing left. And then down has nothing. Do I have to continue making the room? Oh no.
The hut.
I'm gonna die in the next screen, unfortunately.
Too late. Graham collapses and...
We didn't check 2 screens to the left. I'm not good at these adventure games. So there's nothing here either. Okay, I'm gonna restore. How far does this desert go? We went down 2 screens, there was still nothing. So there's nothing here, down here. Still nothing. Oh dear. They should just kill me if I'm like going way too far out of range.
The hot sun.
Okay. Do I go up? There's a few panels that I missed, so maybe I just go up and check these 2. I should have probably figured out like getting an actual like graph going, so it's not a mess. And then there's the Oasis to the left. Oh fuck. Oh no, it's on more up.
life-giving water, nectar of the gods.
Just walk through the oasis, Graham. No one needs to drink out of it besides you. Filthy piece of shit. God, if only Cedric was here, then he could probably see from a distance. There's nothing on this square, and there's nothing on... Okay, let's go back to the temple. I think it might be left and down. How many points are we at anyway? 27 out of 260. That's how far we have to go in the game, by the way. I think if we go left and then down, see if this does anything. I might have made my map screen too small.
Too late. Graham collapses and dies of extreme thirst.
Well, I think we go... Let's go to the other oasis. That was 2 screens. So this might be it? Unless I'm bad at mapping, which I am bad at mapping.
Life-giving water.
Nectar of the gods. Alright, we're gonna go to the left and down. I think we did this already and didn't find anything. Is this... yeah, this is where we are at, right here.
The hot sun and choking sands
are... All right. Oy vey. I don't think it's to the right, but I could be wrong. I bet you if I go right one more, I'm gonna die. Because I'm actually in a place that's out of bounds, so it kills you off instantly. As for walking onto the screen.
too bad. Even the sting of such a small creature can prove deadly.
Yep. That's King's Quest for you. There's that. We can't go. We can go right one more screen. I don't want to. This is the most fucked up graph I've ever made. I'm like 10 seconds away from like loading up a map to figure out where this stupid camp is. Okay, we're too south of the well, so there was like nothing here or here. Or here.
Too late. Graham collapses and...
King's Quest 5 Desert Map. That's for the NES. I don't want the NES. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, it is way further. Okay. I knew it was something like that. Well, we got a bit of a journey. Believe we can make it if we go to this oasis. I'm gonna save just in case. I drank too much water, now I have to use the bathroom.
Life-giving water. Nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
Okay. I love how I mistyped that. 1. So it's actually here, and then it's like here is the bandit camp.
With disgust, Graham looks at a drunken bandit lying face down in the desert sand, completely passed out. The bandits' horses rest in the desert sun, while their unsavory owners revel within the large tent. Beautiful harem girl belly dances for the merrymaking bandits within the larger tent.
Sick. Well, the music dies off every single time. You done, Graham?
An intruder!
Dead!
That wasn't a very smart move, Graham.
Thanks again for all your help.
Who are you?
That wasn't a very smart move for Graham to make.
Walking through with it. Thanks for all the help. Why did you do? Hang on. I feel like we need like a encore of that. Just he walks into the tent and the first thing he says when you talk to him.
Thanks again for all your help.
Who are you? A spy!
Why?
That wasn't a very smart move.
That wasn't a smart move, Graham.
Taking care to be very quiet, Graham reaches out and takes the staff into his possession.
Thank you very much for helping me.
That wasn't a very...
I walked into him. That's fucked up.
Taking...
Get more. I have to sit here and watch Graham drink the water again. Ooh, Graham! How long were you in that desert for? Too long. So now we're here, which means I think we go up here, 2 and 3, and I think there might be an oasis along the way. Somewhere along the way. I don't need to really keep track of that anymore. I think we're set.
Ah.
I am sorry that the desert music is just a loud ringing like you have tinnitus. It sucks. The Quest of Kings! Drink the water. Once I'm out of desert, I need to take a break to use the bathroom really bad. Hang on. Hey, Graham, hold on a second. Hold the fuck up. We're in the desert still.
The jeweled staff is obviously the work of an expert craftsman. The worn old shoe is cracked and dry from the desert sun. Honey drips at the edges of the honeycomb chunk.
Chunk.
This is a large golden needle.
Oh, didn't I grab that?
Open sesame! Oh no! The staff broke.
He gripped it so hard he broke it.
Treasure piled everywhere. The sparkling brilliance of it overwhelms Graham as he peers around the temple's dim interior.
Well, let's go grab some.
Oh my! Look at all this treasure.
My!
Hurry! The exit door is about to close. Cheer up, Graham. At least you can practice your game of tiddlywinks.
It's a trap to be greedy.
Open sesame! Oh no! The staff
He just breaks it in the middle too. It's not even like he like snaps it because he banged it up against the door. He like snaps it in half. By the way, that
Bending down, Graham hurriedly picks up the gold coin from the
that
temple
one
floor.
pixel is a gold coin.
Quickly,
You have to
Graham
pick that up
grabs the
too.
old brass bottle.
That was close.
The staff lies in several broken pieces on the temple steps.
Anyway, the bottle we got.
It has no effect on the massive door.
Out, Graham.
It has no...
Graham, Graham. Use the bottle on yourself.
Ah, freedom at last! Now you spend the next 500 years in a bottle.
Graham should know better than to keep things bottled up inside.
Well, that's an instant death. You don't know that's instant death until you open it. Let's get out of this desert. I think we're done here.
Ah.
Ah. He's in prison for a few hundred years. Yeah, well, I mean, he's gonna die in there because he's not a genie. I mean, I don't know how that works. Is it like spacious in there, or is it just like, is it literally like there's nothing in there? I wouldn't know.
Ah.
Ah. Well, the thing is, like, even if you think about it, like, a genie could keep himself entertained, probably, with magic and all that stuff. Whereas, like, you know, Graham doesn't have that ability. He'd basically be just stuck. Also, if he's stuck in there forever, his family dies. I want out of this desert, please. Out of the desert and into fucking Cedric the goddamn owl.
Well, there you are. I was just starting to get concerned.
Just now.
Don't worry about me, Cedric. I'm used to this kind of thing.
even Graham's like, ah, yes, I'm used to it. We're gonna save? We're out. We're out. I have really got to use the bathroom.
Suddenly, frantic squeakings alert Graham to a mangy cat chasing a terrified rat.
Meow! Oh, that was cool. We're soft locked, by the way. I have to use the bathroom, so, How did you know I was doing this bit? How did you know I was gonna do this bit? It's almost like I planned it or something. I did have to use the bathroom though. This is the bakehouse. We don't need to go in here. We already soft lock because we're gonna do another death. I had to get a water too. Anyway, this is one of the dumber deaths in the game.
Ooh, I'll wait for you out here. I don't like that place.
I don't like that place. I say about everything.
A flea-bitten old dog lies asleep in the corner. Graham notices three rough-looking men huddled over the bar in serious conversation. Since they're talking in such low tones, Graham can't quite hear what they're saying. Graham has nothing to say to a sleeping dog.
Gentlemen, please excuse me. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Diana's full, ain't got no more rooms.
Hey, boss, This guy looks like a real troublemaker. What do you want me to do with him?
Rub him out.
Bonk! He's dead.
Struggle as he might, Graham could not escape his bonds. Don't worry, Graham. The innkeeper will soon put you out of your misery.
So this is a dumb death, because if you miss that... If you miss the cat getting the rat, you can't get out of the situation, which is required. But another reason why it's dumb is because Cedric's right out fucking side. You would think that, like, if King Graham is, like, stuck in here for, like, you know, 3 hours, Cedric would do something. Instead, Cedric does nothing. Cedric is fucking worthless. It is a soft lock. Right, you at that point, if you don't actually. Another thing is that this boot is required for what I'm about to do. If you use the boot on the dog instead, you use the boot, but you have the stick and you can't finish the game. So you'd have to start over. And go through the entire desert again, basically. You need this boot for what you have to do here.
Suddenly, frantic squeakings alert Graham.
No!
Oh, thank you, good sir. You saved my life. My children and I will never forget your kindness. Maybe someday I'll be able to return the favor. Oh, I hear my children calling. Goodbye, until we meet again.
We saved the rat. Alright. That is Roberta Williams? Wow.
Ooh, I'll wait for you here, Graham.
You hate everything, Graham. I mean, Cedric.
And how is your poor dear mother doing, William?
Oh, she hasn't been doing too well lately. But my brother and I help out whenever we can. Thanks for asking, Amanda.
Austin, keep your fingers out of that pie. The pies look lovely. I think I'll take one.
Yes, they were just made fresh this morning. Here you go.
Yes, this will be a fine dessert for our dinner tonight. Let's go home, Austin.
The little boy looks all dressed up for some special occasion. The lady appears to be in a real hurry as she walks briskly past Graham.
What's your name?
My name is Austin. I'm here with my mama. We're buying a pie for dinner tonight.
That's nice. Good day, madam. That pie looks awfully good.
Ah, yes. My family will enjoy it, I'm sure.
That's nice. It's Graham going, that's nice.
Here's the last of the pies.
Welcome to our bakehouse, traveler. Of course, all of our wares are wonderful, but today we've got a special on custard pie. Just 1 silver coin each, but take your time. Let me know when you're ready.
The Baker brothers seem to have a pet, a large, mangy cat. The cat doesn't appear to like Graham. The baker, a large, sturdy fellow, waits for customers behind a pie-covered counter. In the kitchen of the bakehouse, Graham can see another big, burly man doing the day's baking.
Everything looks so delicious, it's hard to decide what to buy.
Everybody has that problem, but what a problem to have.
Those custard pies look most delicious.
Yes, they're made from a recipe handed down from our dear mama and her mama before her.
It's still hard to decide, though.
Well, take your time.
I just want it to be known that they got a pie for dinner. The kid was excited about that. So you can soft lock here in 2 ways. You can give the golden needle to the baker and he'll take it, and you need this, or you can give the gold coin, but you need this as well. Either way, it's not good.
Sir, I would like to purchase one of your custard pies.
These pies cost 1 silver coin each.
I've got it right here. Here you go.
I hope you enjoy your custard pie.
I will.
I'm sure I will.
Oh, we will. Oh, we will. Wait till you see what that's about. We gonna make pie. They really want you to know it is custard pie. I don't know why that's like relevant for the puzzle. It's not, by the way. Anyway, we need to do all this.
May I help you, sir?
The rude customer doesn't care to talk to Graham. The young man is too busy with another customer to be bothered by Graham.
I'm interested in buying something here.
Ah, let me show you some things. A fine piece of cloth. With this material, I could make you beautiful shirts. There isn't a more beautiful piece of fabric to be found anywhere. With this, I could make you the finest trousers you've ever had. Well, what do you think?
Well, right now I'm just looking. Thanks anyway.
We have not yet.
Sure. Whatever you say, I'm just here to help.
Anyway, you want a needle?
My golden needle. Wherever did you find it?
It was in a haystack by the country inn.
By the inn? Oh yes, I remember visiting there not long ago. Oh, vulgar man, that innkeeper. He has no scruples at all.
Well, I'm glad to see you've got your...
The owl will die tonight.
I wonder, could you possibly see fit to give me that wonderful cloak in exchange for it?
The cloak? Well, why not? It's yours. For the price of a golden needle.
Thank you, kind sir. I'm sure it will help me on my travel.
I'm sure it will. Good luck. Au revoir.
Don't speak to me like that. Alright. We're basically doing cleanup at this point. Can you buy the cloak with the gold coin and soft lock that way? No. You might be able to. Yeah, I think because then you would have to give the golden needle to somebody that needs the gold coin. But no, yeah, I think it does soft lock you. Oh no, you can't give. I don't think you could he'll take the gold coin for that. I think it's more. I'm missing something here.
Come on in, look around. Let me know if you're interested in anything.
This is a fine little toy shop you have here. You must be very proud.
Danke, son. I've worked very hard at it over the years.
Years?
You know, you need to really love it. And I do.
Are most of these toys your creations?
Yeah, most of them. But not all. Some my son made, some I bought, some I traded for.
You're very talented.
Danke, danke. Well, let me know if I can help you.
The little girl is more interested in her doll. She pays no attention to Graham. Graham notices a strong little sled hanging on a side wall.
We need that sled. We can't get this yet.
If it's not in by tomorrow, I'll send you to the sawmill.
What? Did I skip dialogue on accident? Game?
Okay, Papa?
I was... What happened there?
Grandpapa,
Yeah, my darling?
can I keep this doll? I really like her.
Now, Katrina, you know these toys are for sale for other kinder. Besides, you've got plenty of dolls. You can play mid-air, but just be careful.
Alright, Grandpapa. I'll take care of her.
Okay, blah, 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 blah. What am I missing? Oh, do I have to... Oh, I know what I have to do. Okay. Graham, leave. Okay, we're back here. We can't do anything with this yet. We have to do this.
Ooh, keep your eye on the gypsies, Graham. I don't trust them.
Cedric is racist.
A large ox, tied to the gypsy's wagon, peacefully munches on grass.
You know, there's some things that don't age well.
The sullen man doesn't appear to be the conversational sort. Within the gypsy encampment, Graham notices a tall, burly man who keeps a suspicious eye on him and Cedric.
It will cost you 1 gold coin to see Madamushka.
This is where we need the gold coin. So if you miss that gold coin, you're out of luck. You can soft walk out of the gold coin.
Madamushka now.
Warning. This cartoon contains material that may be necessary for information.
Thank you for the raid. Hi.
Please be sure to check your inventory if you decide to skip.
We're in the middle of watching a cartoon in King's Quest. Hi. We're gonna have to watch it though.
So, you are here to see Madamushka, no? Well, come closer. Sit down. I will tell you your fortune. Already I can tell that you are on a quest of great urgency. We will see what we can find out for you. Look, Ingram. Look into the crystal ball.
Look, Manannan, look what I have for you. Take a good look at what you did to my brother, Alexander. Because of you, he's doomed to spend the rest of his days as a cat, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Damn, he gets to live the life.
Nothing about it. Since you're the one that did this to him, you're the only one who can turn him back again. Back to the wizard Manannan.
Alexander!
I don't know how, Mordak. I'm not a wizard. I just happened to stumble across some magic spells and accidentally turned your brother into a cat. I didn't mean it. Please believe me, Mordak.
We'll see more Alexander in the next
back
game.
into a wizard.
You're holding out on me, little man. You're taking advantage of my good nature, but not for long. If I don't get a change of tune from you soon, I'll feed your family to the cat, starting with your dear mother. Remember what I said. I'll only give you a little more time to decide before your family becomes cat food.
That is all. But I see that your mission is very dangerous indeed. I will give you something to help you. Here, wear this. It is a magic amulet. It will protect you against all but the most powerful magic. Good luck, Ingram. Be careful. That Mordak is a bad one.
He's a bad one. Cedric, I learned a lot today. Don't be racist. Anyway.
Madamushka is tired. No more for today.
Okay, it was okay, bye. Okay. Which way? I think we need to make sure we have this equipped before we go in here. It's something ridiculous like this. Alright, do I have to like... Oh shit. Do I have to like wear it first?
The magic amulet begins to glow softly as Graham slips it over his head. He then carefully tucks the amulet into the front of his tunic, hiding it from sight.
We don't want to draw a sprite with him with that, so we're just gonna pretend that he just does that.
To Graham's great relief, it appears that the witch's magic has been stopped by the amulet he is wearing, just as Madame Mushka said it would.
Hi.
What are you doing in my forest, young man? Don't you know you're trespassing?
Oh, I didn't know this was a private forest. Do you own it?
Jeez, Graham, you sassy piece of shit.
It's mine. And what did you do to my magic?
I don't think you need to know. Now tell me something. How does one leave this confusing forest?
I'll never tell. I'm afraid you're stuck, dearie.
The sass
Now
is so good.
You're my prisoner.
We'll see about that.
Jeez, he is just...
Yes, won't we?
Mumbling and muttering to herself, the ugly old hag refuses to indulge in any further conversation with Graham.
Graham.
Of all the ugly hags Graham has seen in his life, this is by far the ugliest.
Jesus Christ, why are you so aggressive? What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Alright, we're gonna solve this. We give her the bottle.
What's this?
Ah, freedom at last! Now you spend the next 500 years in a bottle.
Now she's dead.
Good. That old witch won't be seen here for a long time. But now, how to get out of this dreadful forest?
I'm gonna save now because that's dealt with. Virginia of here in King's Quest. I maybe. Donk. No, Graham. Graham. No, I think we need to do a few things.
A crude, misshapen structure, which remotely resembles a house, sits forlornly in the center of the gloomy forest.
Wow.
A crevasse spewing hot steam and licks of flames surrounds it.
The narrator really hates this witch.
Uh-oh. Watch out for those drop-offs, Graham.
I need another hit of that.
Uh-oh.
It's such a good
Watch
scream.
out for those drop-offs, Graham.
Okay. Whew. Oh, we're in the good part of the game.
What's this? Why, it's a little key. A small, intricate spinning wheel is put away in the trunk.
Like a 3-foot drop. Oh, yeah, we're gonna get to that. I can't wait.
Reaching a hand into the trunk, Graham retrieves the small spinning wheel.
I think we need something else.
A small leather pouch is tucked away in the drawer. Graham reaches the drawer and removes the leather pouch.
There's like a squeaking sound. That. And that's part of the soundtrack in this room. I hate it. Ugh. Sorry. I know. That's only in that room. I don't know why in that room. Okay. Now that's music to my ears.
Uh-oh.
Anyway. No, that's not where I want to go. I can't wait to just constantly be falling, because there's going to be moments where it's just brilliant like that. Alright, we're going to save here. Because we need to get out of here. And there's only one way out.
A large, rock-like creature blocks further passage to the west.
You know it's a creature and you can't talk to it. Okay.
Strange plants and animals
Kind of point we need to do to scream.
dreary place.
We'll think about that.
Thin
I'll think
rays
about
of
that.
Sunlight barely break the surface of the forest's thick foliage.
So there's a puzzle here, inside here.
Upon opening the leather pouch, Graham discovers 3 sparkling emeralds.
But now we got emeralds. And here's another bullshit death.
Drat. Just missed him.
Well, because of that, you can't do anything. You're stuck in the forest forever. Yeah, so if you like explore, all of a sudden you'll get killed. It's not even just soft lock, it's just flat out it will kill you. Let you know you just fucked up.
Well, it looks like Graham will be hanging around here for a while.
Get it? Hanging around. Ha. Yeah, that death only happens if you use the emeralds and there's no way out of the forest, so it just kills you instantly. Okay, we're gonna...
Upon opening the leather pouch, Graham discovers 3.
He got eaten by these the Venus flytrap things. It doesn't actually kill you with soft lock. I think there's like one instance where you do soft lock and there's nothing you can really do about it. I think you're just stuck. This one, but you kind of have to know save too.
Graham squeezes the honeycomb as hard as he can, which causes the honey to drip out of it onto the ground, creating a sticky little puddle at his feet. Now all that's left of the honeycomb is a piece of beeswax, which Graham puts back in his pocket.
Now, the final emerald.
Please, let me go. I beg of you.
Why should I do that? What will you do for me?
I'll show you the way out of the forest, if you let me go.
How do I know I can trust you?
Jeez, Graham.
I give you my word. An elf never breaks his word.
Hate most of the audio of this game.
It's against my better judgment, but
yes.
Okay.
I can see that.
Move over, Rocky. You're in our way.
Sorry.
That's a voice. Sorry.
Follow me. In here.
Warning. This cartoon contains material
Warning.
that may be necessary for information or clues to complete this game.
Warning, you don't
Please
want to
be
see
sure
what
check
happens
your
next.
inventory if you decide to...
$1 million.
Hey, over here. I've got something for you.
These aren't gnomes, these are elves. Big difference.
I never take anything without giving in return. For your generosity in giving me those exquisite emeralds, I give you my finest pair of shoes. May they help you in your quest. Follow that passage over there. It's the way out of the dark forest.
Thank you very much for all your help. I'm sure I'll be able to find a use for these fine shoes.
I think we have to come back here. Once we get the few more things. I'm trying to remember what we get here. Alright, we do need something here. Otherwise you do soft lock. I don't think it'll let you leave without getting it too. So that snake at the beginning is a soft lock prevention measure. It won't you can't actually get rid of that snake until you do everything you need to get down that path. Which is kind of wild.
Oh, I'm glad to see you're okay. I was beginning to worry.
You were right not to want to venture in that dark forest, Cedric. I thought I'd never get out of there alive.
Cedric was right? Incredible. Alright, final before the mountain. This is what we're calling it, before the mountain. Because we're doing a lot of cleanup stuff at this point. Oh shit, we didn't get something in the forest. Hang on a second. Well, this is perfect. I knew I forgot something. I'm going back in. I just told Cedric both were still attractive owls. He's too cowardly to go on dates.
Graham finds that the little key fits perfectly in this lock. Graham is charmed to find a little golden heart inside the door of the twisted old tree. Reaching into the little door of the tree, Graham extracts the little golden heart.
I think you can use the golden heart as currency too, which is kind of fucked up. Hey, Graham, thank you. Ooh, Graham! I thought you couldn't get out of that forest! I think we got everything we need in the forest other than one last thing here, which I think is a tool? Some kind? No. There is something left in here, and I don't remember what it is. Yeah, Graham face planting like that. I hate that. God, do you have to be like pixel perfect for this to go left? It's been annoying, but we'll make it do. Going back to see the elves. You are no longer there. I wonder where they went.
That wasn't a very smart move.
It never gets old. It never gets old. I love the scream. It's fucking good. Oh, hang on. Can I, like...
The huge underground cavern seems to be a work area for a community of elves who have since abandoned it.
Damn, they left quickly. I think we got everything we need in here. We don't need to come back. So I think we're done with the forest area completely. So now it's just literally clean up before we go up. To progress. I know I can complete this game by the end of the night, so that's not an issue. There's just a lot of bullshit along the way that we have to do. Okay, we go okay, let's do some cleanup. Because we got out of that forest, we ended up getting the golden heart. We ended up getting a spinning wheel.
This appears to be a small, intricately constructed spinning wheel.
God, why are there like multiple items that are just yellow blobs? Got the golden heart, got the spinning wheel, and I think that was really all we needed out of that. We also got shoes. All that's important. Long run was like 3 hours. Yeah, I mean, if you don't do any of the deaths and stuff, yeah, it's like about 3 hours, probably. If you're not sure where to go. Well, no, if you don't know where you're going, you're gonna get soft locked. It's like one of the beauties of this game. This game has a lot of like charm to it that you can kind of be like, you can see like, I could see it being charming in its own way. There's full of bullshit puzzles, but also it's not a very long game. It is definitely one of those games you have to be in the right mindset to do, of just like, you know, you have to be fine to like note down things of like, oh, I turned this into this and it actually soft locked me later on. I can't do that. I have to find a different solution. There's something unique about that I really like. There's plenty of ways you can soft lock.
My heart, you found it. I don't need this old thing anymore.
Bonk.
Look at me. I'm a princess again. Herbert.
Alicia.
Herbert? Prince Herbert? That's a hell of a game. This game is not for me. 100% for me. It's something just for streams LPs. Yeah, I mean, I could see that.
Where have you been all this time, my love?
Adventure games are like a very
darling,
specific audience, I think.
Just take me home. I'll tell you on the way.
A beautiful harp lies on the ground near the small pond.
Now, why would she toss aside this beautiful harp? Well, if she doesn't want it, I'll take it.
One princess's trash is my treasure. Anyway, I'm thirsty.
What's wrong, Graham?
That's salt water.
I thought it'd be fresh by now. Anyway.
Where did you get this? I thought I had lost it.
Oh, is it yours? I found it in the old witch's house in the dark forest.
So that's where it got to. The old hag took it, eh? You know, this ain't an ordinary spinning wheel.
It's not? Well, what's so special about it?
Why, this spinning wheel can spin straw into gold, that's what.
Oh, just like that fairy
You
tale.
gotta know who to use it. I doubt even the witch could figure that out. Thank you for bringing it back to me.
Now wait, not so fast. How about that marionette? Don't you think the price of the spinning wheel is worth at least twice that of the puppet? I'd love to have it.
Yeah, I guess so. Boy, give that marionette to the man here. I'll make you a new one. Come on, boy. Let's gather up some wood for a new puppet.
You know, I am enjoying roasting this game, but I genuinely enjoy this game. This game is really, it's a treat in its own way. Graham screaming, the soft locks, you have fucking Cedric here. Everyone hates Cedric. Like, it's just like there's some stuff in it that is super just memorable in some ways, better than others. But we need to. Okay, you can do this now.
Ooh, I'll wait for you out here. I don't like that place.
I don't like that place.
Gentlemen, please excuse me. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Diana's full, ain't got no more rooms.
Hey, boss, this guy looks like a real troublemaker. What do you want me to do with him?
Rub him out.
Donk.
Struggle as he might, Graham could not escape his bonds.
Now because we saved the rat. The rat causes static electricity and breaks the chains.
I told you I'd repay your
Or the
kindness
rope.
when you saved me from that horrible cat. Good luck, friend.
Bye! Anyway.
Graham stoops down and picks up the sturdy rope from the stone floor.
Oh shit, I think I soft locked. Oh fuck. I soft locked! Shit, I did it in the wrong order. I'm like, I'll just do this before I go anywhere else. No, you need a fucking hammer to get out of here.
A small set of rickety wooden stairs lead up to the cellar door. A rusty padlock securing the door prevents Graham from leaving the cellar.
Ow! I think he'll kill me in a second here. Well?
In one corner of the cellar, Graham notices a large rat hole.
Can I even get... I don't think I can. No, I don't have the tools to get out. Yep. Does it kill me? I think it should. Maybe it doesn't. Well, yeah, I'm soft locked, so I have to...
That wasn't a very...
I needed to do that. Alright, we gotta turn in the golden heart again. You gotta turn in the spinning wheel. And then we gotta go back to town. This is why you rotate. This is why you have multiple saves, by the way. If you are afraid of, like, soft locking in any of these games, you just make multiple saves. Because you can soft lock at any point like that. It's kind of rude.
You found it.
But there is something charming about it that I really like. That I can appreciate now. I would not appreciate it like 20 years, 30 years ago.
Look at me. I'm a princess again.
Oh, I have to listen to the dialogue.
Herbert.
Alicia. Where have you been all this time, my love?
Oh, darling. Just take me home.
Nice.
I'll tell you on the way.
I want to skip the dialogue. You're only allowed to skip dialogue if they have like a portrait.
Now,
yes. That's very absurd. They didn't give her a portrait, so you couldn't skip her dialogue. Okay, we're before the mountain still.
Where was that? Why, come on.
Give me your toy. Thank you. Graham was really adamant about that toy.
Having other things on his mind, Cedric doesn't appear to be in the mood to talk right now.
Okay. We have one last thing to do in town, and then we can go back to the inn, and then we have to grab one more item, I think it is, and then we're all already set for the mountain. Enjoy!
Come on in, look around. Let me know if you're interested in anything.
I got a toy for you.
Though did you get this wunderbar marionette? The craftsmanship is excellent.
well, I don't know if you'll believe me or not, but I got it from a little gnome.
I must have it.
That just sounds awful.
Actually, you may have it if you'll give me the sled in trade.
Why, of course. But I must tell you, I think I'm getting the better deal. I can always make another sled, but finding another marionette of this quality... Ich weiß nicht.
So, can I have the sled?
Jeez, Graham.
Yeah,
He's like, I want the sled. Give me the sled.
Thank you very much. I think I'll find this sled very useful.
Well, you enjoy it, and danke for the marionette.
Danke. Anyway.
Take a look around if you want, but we don't have any shoes to sell you right now. We sold our last finished pair yesterday. Our business ain't doing so good anymore, and we're getting too old to keep trying.
Is there anything I can do to help?
There ain't nothing you can do, short of buying us out. But like I said, if you want to look around, feel free.
Okay, thanks.
Business doesn't seem to be so good for the shoemaker and his wife.
Oh.
There isn't even one pair of shoes for sale, and the old couple look tired, and
that sucks for them.
The shoemaker wearily hammers tiny nails in his shoe sole. He doesn't even seem to notice Graham.
Anyway, we got shoes for the shoemaker.
What have we here? Mama, take those shoes from the young man. Let me see them. These are the finest pair of shoes I've ever seen. The leather is soft and pliable, yet sturdy. The craftsmanship of these shoes are superb. And Mama, look at the solid gold buckle. Why, I could retire from the sale of these shoes.
Then the shoes are yours. I don't think I could find a better use for them.
You are a godsend, young man. How can we ever repay you?
You don't need to repay me.
Young man, he has
Just knowing I
gray
helped you is
hair.
Enough for me.
Well, it ain't much, but it's all I've got to give. Here, take my cobbler's hammer. Perhaps you can find a use for it.
I don't consider myself young. I don't have gray hair.
I won't need it anymore.
Well,
Thanks to you.
Why, thank you.
Not a
The
lot.
hammer could be very useful on
I
my
I
journey.
see it every now and then, and I'm like, oh god, I am getting old.
Take care, young man. We'll never forget this.
That's right, son. We'll finally be able to retire in comfort. You'll be in our hearts from now on. Come on, Mama, let's go home. Let's celebrate our good fortune.
Even the dog left. Well, I guess I own this business. Anyway. Hope you enjoy the town theme. We're never hearing it again. Okay, I think we have 2 more items to go before we go up to the... not 2 more items, but 2 more things to do before we are ready to go up to the mountain. Yes. Okay, we're good there. Oh, I always feel younger than I actually am. Like, I actually turn 35 next month. Oops. I still feel like extremely young, especially when I'm like playing a lot of like, you believe it or not, when I'm playing these retro games, I have 0 clue what's even what even half of them are. It feels like I should know what they are.
Gentlemen.
But also just like in terms of my general feeling, I'm like, I don't feel it. Most people think I'm actually like, when they look at me, they think I'm like mid or late 20s.
Struggle as he might, Graham...
I apologize, we're gonna have to hear the static sound of chains being chewed. No. I had someone ask if I was old enough to drive last year. Holy shit.
Stoops down and picks up the sturdy rope.
God, I wish I had that kind of a compliment. I've had people card me still. If I like wanted to go out and like buy alcohol or something.
Using the cobbler's hammer, Graham pounds on the rusty padlock until it breaks apart.
Anyway, that allows us to leave. Anyway, we're gonna save because I think we can do another death before we go up to the mountain. Which is if we walk up that... Hi, guys!
We gotta plan our next job, you guys. Hey! How did you get out of the cellar? This time, rub 'em out for good.
That wasn't a very smart move.
That wasn't smart, Graham. Why'd you do that?
Inside the cupboard, Graham sees a large, juicy leg of lamb. Reaching into the open cupboard, Graham pulls out the savory leg of lamb. Finding the kitchen door locked, Graham unlocks it before going outside.
Because that way you can actually come back here if you forget the leg of lamb. Hey, Cedric, why didn't you help me? I think now, if you have everything at this point, the wagon that was up there actually disappears. And it gives you the last item you need. Yep, it's gone. So we go get that.
A tambourine lies on the ground near the abandoned gypsy encampment. Not seeing the tambourine's owner, Graham bends down and rescues it from the ground.
Rescues it from the ground. So that's the last item we need to progress up the mountain. And a tambourine has, I think, 2 uses. In one of those cases where you just have no clue when to use them, and this one kind of doesn't make sense because this one's absurd just because of how, like, you get told, hey, you can talk to animals, and the first animal you meet is like, don't talk to this animal. Oh, we just circled back. You can go to the forest first? Wow, I didn't know that. We already died to this snake, so.
Begone, you slithery varmint! Scat!
Oh, fine. Okay.
A few hours later, Graham begins to shiver at the sudden drop in temperature.
So if you don't have the cloak, like there's no way you can actually get up here without any of these items. Like at this point, I think like even if you're missing a single one of these items, you can't get the tambourine to progress. I think you could forget the leg of lamb, but I think that's about it. I think everything else you are like there's no way you can actually like go through without any of it. Possibly. There might be a way. You might need to actually make sure you have like the cloak and something else. What am I missing here? Did I save? Did I save? I don't think I saved. I'm not doing the shivering death because that's basically just waiting it out. Graham is about to scream a whole bunch. Hell yeah.
No, stay away from the edge!
Uh-oh.
God damn it! I wasn't even trying that time! Oh, I fucking love this game. You have to like click behind it so you don't accidentally hit the 1 pixel right there where it's like, oh, screw you. You're dead.
The remains of an old tree poke out of the mountainside near an upper ledge. Graham notices a rock overhang near an upper ledge.
I just love this.
Graham, don't get too close!
Whoops! That was a fatal step.
Whoops! Also, this kills you.
Oh, be careful, Graham!
Thanks for playing King's Quest V.
Now you see, you need the rope, but you use the rope on this.
Graham notices his stomach beginning to rumble with hunger from the exertion of the mountain climb.
I'll eat real quick. Give me a second. So there's 2 things. You can soft lock yourself here in 1 of 2 ways. If you eat the custard pie, you soft lock. If you don't have the leg of lamb, you kind of soft lock anyway from this. You do need to eat the leg of lamb.
Graham finds the leg of lamb a bit tough,
Yeah.
but tasty enough. Filling up quickly, he saves the other half for later.
Oh, be careful, Graham!
Shut up, Cedric! Okay, we're gonna save.
Oh, do be careful, Graham!
Game? I think the game just crashed. Like soft locked. Or hard locked, I guess. Huh. Hello. Well, that's interesting. Wasn't expecting that, but that was a good time for it to crash.
Have you previously played?
Yes.
Oh, do be careful, Graham.
So this puzzle, I think you just have to like select the right platforms. Because if you go to this... So good every time. You know? Wonder why it's doing that.
Have you previously played?
I'm not sure. I don't know if it might be just because like come in V or something, VM or whatever.
Oh, do be careful.
Save and making sure.
Cedric is too busy looking around and doesn't seem to be paying any attention to Graham at the moment.
Yeah!
Cedric!
Yeah! Sorry.
Uh-oh, that last step was a doozy.
I think if you backtrack and try to go back, like these platforms no longer work. You piece of shit! I wasn't what I was trying to do. Get on the log. Okay, like if you try to like walk backwards, I think they just the platforms no longer work. Is it gonna crash on me again? Oh my god. It's still a good scream. It's the best part of the game, honestly. Oh, that scream kills me every single time.
Have you previously played?
Yes. I have to use the bathroom again. Damn.
Drat, my sled is broken.
Graham's sled lies in several broken pieces on the eastern side of the icy crevasse.
Damn.
The broken sled is now no good to anybody.
He really wanted that sled, too.
Uh-oh. A shivering eagle perches weakly upon a small rock. Despite his own problems, Graham's heart goes out to the poor thing.
Bird.
What's wrong, Mr. Eagle?
I'm so weak from hunger. I haven't been able to catch any food for days. I can barely fly anymore.
I'd like to help you. Let me see what I can do.
Thank you. I need food.
Eagle needs food. Badly.
Here, take this. Perhaps it will help you.
If you don't feed the eagle, you get soft lock later. But you have to feed it this like a lamb that you also have to take a bite out of. Or else, you soft lock out of a different puzzle. It's fucked up.
You are a kind man to share your meager food with a poor bird, especially up here in these snowy mountains.
Well, I couldn't just stand there and let you
Ow.
starve to death. What kind of person would I be?
You have shown yourself to be a kind, compassionate man, and I will not forget what you did for me. Goodbye, dear friend.
Goodbye, eagle. Hold on, no, I didn't want to go yet. Hang on. Oh, can I not? Okay, you know what? I have to use the bathroom. It's probably going to come up with a dialogue saying, warning about this cartoon. No, I have to do a puzzle first, and then it's going to tell me about a warning. When the warning comes up, then I'll go to the bathroom real quick.
I am Queen Isabella, and you have entered my domain now. I command you to kneel before me. Since both you and your friend over there have so thoughtlessly invaded my territory without my permission or knowledge, I have decided you shall both be put to death. Take him away, my pet.
Woof. Woof. In a rough spot, huh? Let's pause for a sec. I'm using the bathroom. Enjoy the silence. Wait, what? What happened? What silence? What silence got broken? Oh. I see. Rude. Where am I? Okay, getting my windows organized because this is the worst part of everything. Okay, there we go. Okay, I have to be quick on this. Okay, I'm saving because we're gonna die. Death.
Graham. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there.
But they're wolves. But they're wolves.
Warning. This cartoon contains material that may be necessary for information or clues to complete this game.
Solve puzzle,
Please
get a
be sure
warning.
to check your inventory if you decide to skip.
Wait, my pet.
Is it coming out the right speaker for everybody, or is it just me? Oh, that was very strange.
That was very lovely music. I've never heard anything quite that beautiful before. I think I felt my heart melting. Just a little bit. Just enough, that is, to allow you a chance for your freedom. A vicious Yeti has entered the area and taken up residence in my prized crystal cave.
Also, hello, everybody.
So far, I have been unable to extricate him from either the cave or my territory. If you can rid me of the Yeti, I will release both you and your owl friend, and you two can continue on your journey unhindered. You may rise now. I wish you luck in defeating the Yeti. If you succeed, you will have my undying gratitude. Go with him, Sir Grey Wolf. Show him the way to the Crystal Cave. You may go now. Sir Grey Wolf will lead the way.
Okay, Mr. Sir Grey Wolf, sir. Wolf. Gray. You're gray and you're a wolf. You get it. Nice moon. Out in the middle of the day. There's a lot. I know a lot of professors.
Yonder's the Crystal Cave. There you will find the Yeti.
Do you need a throat lozenge? Alright. The best, worst puzzle solution ever.
Sir Wolf, I don't know how you expect me to conquer a Yeti. Why, he's got to be at least twice as big as me, and much, much more powerful. What do you expect me to do?
That is your problem, not mine. It has been decreed by Queen Isabella, and I must carry out her wishes. Now, no more talking. Go to the Crystal Cave.
I ate too many cigarettes today.
Oh, that last...
Ah, thank God that's still, like, a thing that you could just do. Anyway.
The Yeti! Run, Graham!
Excuse me, can we talk?
What an abominable situation Graham has found himself in.
Go this way. I'm afraid of like clicking up because I'm afraid this like cliff right here will be a death. Can I fall down from here? I totally can.
That last step was a...
Woo. God, this game is a treasure. Anyway, the solution to this. If you haven't noticed, we've had the custard pie this entire time. Here's where you use it. Thing.
Brilliant crystals flashing and sparkling and reflecting off the numerous waterfalls caused Graham to gaze in awe and wonderment at the dazzling spectacle before him. Brilliant crystals flashing and sparkling.
It's the stupidest puzzle and the best solution, yeah. Because it's like you have the pie, and you can use the pie in like multiple places. I think you can use it to give, like, you eat it on the way here, which you would assume to do anyway.
In one piece. He then carefully places it among his
But that
other
is like one of the more bullshit puzzles, because it's just like the most slapstick humor. I've not played any of the earlier ones.
Oh, that last...
God, I can just fall down the entire time.
I see that the
I'll probably
Yeti
play
is
the older
dead.
ones at some point.
Queen
They seem like a fun
will be
time.
pleased. Come,
I didn't.
follow me.
I think the GOG sale's still up. They're for like $5 for like 1, 2, and 3. I think that might be
Warning,
worth it.
This cartoon contains material that
Cause I bought 4, 5, 6 because they were in one collection. Then I bought 7 and 8 because they were in another collection. Because I'm definitely gonna be playing those, or at least 3, or at least 5 and 6. I wasn't sure about 4, but I might do that. We'll see. If I'm in an adventure game mood.
Ah, good. You have returned in victory, I presume.
Yes, Your Majesty. The Yeti is dead. He will no longer be a scourge upon your realm.
Did you see how
Are
I
my
killed
friend
him?
and I free to go now?
Yes, I keep my promises. I want to thank you for ridding my mountain domain of the horrible Yeti. Please rise, King Graham. Yes, I know who you are.
If you
and I
knew
have
who-
been informed of your quest. I do wish you luck against the wizard Mordak.
6 is genuinely the best, and mine King's Quest 2 is the second best.
You two may go.
I feel
Wish
like
you well on your difficult journey.
I can definitely see why people would say 6 is the best. There's still some bullshit in it, but there is definitely a lot of charm in that one as well. Like, this game I think is charming in its own right. It's just also really funny in how bullshit it is too. Also because of, yeah. Cedric also is here. 6 also has a very good and fun plot, you know, that kind of stuff. Yeah, it absolutely is fun. It is definitely, yeah.
Graham's duty's done. The large gray wolf now sits in silence, blocking the passage back to the Ice Queen's palace.
Let's go, Graham. I'm cold, and I want to get out of here.
Graham, I'm cold. Hug me, Graham. Bird up. Space Quest. Yeah, there's a lot of those adventure games. I only wanted to do King's Quest. Oh, did I fall down? Graham. Graham. He just fall down there. Can I fall down here? I probably could, right?
Oh, that last step.
Woo! Keep in mind, I'm not really big on adventure games usually. I'm starting to get into them because I'm now starting to realize that getting into the retro game stuff, there is 1000% a chance that I'm just going to enjoy them more than I have ever enjoyed them before ever.
Graham, watch out!
Regardless of how bullshit they are. Just to have a heads up, next month, since it is going to be like horror themed, I'm going to be doing the original Alone in the Dark games. I might do one or just one of them. Because I hear they're actually pretty alright. I also have Mystery of the Druids for some reason. I don't know when I'm going to play that. And Mystery of the Druids is like 10 times worse. If you think this is bad, you haven't seen Mystery of the Druids. Oh, you can soft lock if you don't pick this up.
Graham rescues a lovely golden locket from the leafy clutches of the rock's nest.
We're skipping a death here because we already fed the owl, or the eagle. Just because I don't want to go through all of that. Just to see a death. Graham is likable. Graham is silly, but like a very likable protagonist. Meanwhile, like Mystery of the Druids, Halligan
Hang on,
sucks.
I'll get you out of this.
No size and quality. Yeah, I have no idea about Space Quest. There is some parts of Mystery of the Druids that you'll laugh at just because it's so stupid. But it's good for like entertainment.
I've been looking all over for you.
You'd never believe it, Cedric. You'd never believe it.
What do you mean he'd never believe it? What do you mean Cedric would never believe it? You threw a pie at a Yeti, and you won by that. What do you mean Cedric wouldn't believe a giant bird took you away? Cedric sucks. Anyway, pipe.
Look, Graham, there's a boat here. Maybe we can use it.
Use it! Use it!
Oh no, the water is too cold for swimming.
I have none of those either. I actually haven't played a lot of those. I want to do Day of the Tentacle. I think I have Day of the Tentacle remastered, and there's a remaster of that, I think, right?
Down goes Graham to the bottom of the sea.
And what is it, Grim Fandango? I've never done that one either. So I want to start doing that stuff. That's why I want to try to see how this was going to be. I'm having a good time, even though I know like the solutions to all of this. I wanted to see how this was. This is actually kind of like, I'm having a great time just because I love this game. This game is probably up there. It's like one of my favorites just because of how stupid it is. I am one of those people that can enjoy playing something that's not great. This game, it has some problems. It has not aged super well, and some of the solutions are just kind of bullshit. But I still have a great time with it because King Graham is a great. Just if it wasn't for if King Graham was a boring protagonist, I would probably not give a shit. But King Graham is honestly really funny here.
Who are you? And what are you doing on my beach?
I'm King Graham of Daventry, and I'm on a journey to find the wizard Mordax Island. But I seem to be stuck. I don't know where to go from here.
Hey, what's that you say?
What's that you say? Bye. Well, okay. See ya. I'm afraid of one misclick.
Look, Graham, there's a boat here. Maybe we can use it.
Use it. God, I hate his voice sometimes.
Come on, Cedric, get in the boat.
Aye, aye, Captain. Watch out, there's a hole in the boat.
Help! Help!
Thanks for playing King's Quest V.
There's a hole in the boat.
An old cast-off sailboat sits forlornly on the narrow sandy beach.
You have to like, get up close to it to see it.
An old cast-off sailboat sits forlornly on the narrow sandy beach.
Like, it's very scary because when you get close to this water, it just sucks you in.
Graham notices a small hole in the bottom of the old sailboat. Firmly, Graham wedges the softened piece of beeswax into the small hole in the boat's hull. Hopefully, the wax will hold and make her seaworthy.
Okay, we need to save. Murder boat.
Cedric,
it makes sense because like it is something that is like you have to be in a specific spot to see that and just know it, or when you die, or like when you die to it, then you know there's a hole in it. So it's still like you still find out about it as long as you're keeping up with your saves. Then it's not a big of a deal. But if you're someone that just has one save, you're gonna get fucked so many times in this game. You just need to have multiple saves as you progress. I feel like that's something they needed to put in like the manual or something. Just like, hey, make sure you have multiple saves. You get rid of an item, or you gain an item or something. You should probably get rid of it, or use a save. You know, am I going the right way? Probably went too far to the left. There it is.
Look, Graham. Ooh, an island. Perhaps we should explore it.
Yes, I think we should, Cedric. Me neither.
Graham, help me!
Cedric's just dead. Ugh.
Where did you find him, Monada? We found him on the beach. Isn't he luscious? I don't know. He doesn't look like my type. What do you think, Krulina? I think he looks too old and tough. I like my meals to be young and tender. Don't be so picky. I'm tired.
While keeping a sharp eye out for the harpies, Graham quickly bends down and rescues the fishhook from the ground.
Yes, you did. I saw you trying to escape, eh?
Hate to harp on the subject, but Graham was no match for the vicious harpies.
Did you get to solution yet? It's a harp because
Don't be so picky.
they're harpies.
I'm tired of fish. I haven't had a man in months. What's he doing? What's that thing? I don't know, but I want it. Hey, let's stop here. Come on, get her, girl. Get her.
Graham quickly bends down and rescues the fishhook from the ground.
I hate that you have to like click the exact edge of the screen, even though he's off screen here. Like this should just be a screen transition. How... Did I save? Okay, well.
That was a doozy.
Holy shit, that got me off guard. How do I leave? Oh god, I'm resizing the window and everything. Oh god, get out of here.
Poor Cedric. Having been seriously wounded by the vicious harpies, he now lies moaning and in pain upon the sandy path.
Hooray.
Graham! Help me!
Cedric, where do you hurt?
Everywhere!
Hang on, we need an item.
Graham bends over and picks up the beautifully colored shell.
So fun fact, there's another death here. Who would hurt such a non-annoying owl? Anyway. What if we went back? Cedric's still dead at the front of the boat. There is like something, I think if you come back, I think the harpies come back.
Hate to harp on the subject.
Yeah. They sure do. So if you forget anything in your first visit, before you leave, if you leave before getting any items, I think you just are dead. Okay, I gotta remember how to get through this. It was just straight left. Or straight right, so I think we just go, it was like one screen down, so we just go left. Come on, we need a save here. Maybe I have one more death.
That was a nasty sea creature.
You go the wrong way at all. Just go.
You still here?
What do you
want? Me. I need your help.
I can't hear you. Can't understand a thing you said. Gotta speak up, boy. Now get out of here. What's this? Now what were you wanting?
My owl friend is hurt. He was wounded by the harpies.
Wounded by the harpies, did you say? We'll bring him on into the house. I'll fix him right up.
Did his
Good
mouth
as
stop
new.
moving? Oh, that was fucked up.
Lay him on the bed there. These poultices should fix the little feller up good as new.
Damn, that was quick.
Ooh, I'm feeling better already. Tell me, what was in those poultices? My employer would be very interested in them.
Hey, what was that?
I said, what was in those poultices? My employer would be interested in them.
Gifts from the sea, lad. Gifts from the sea. Ain't nothing special. You just gotta know how to use them. I don't think you'd find them particularly interesting.
If you say so.
Now, son, what was it you were trying to tell me before?
I was trying to find out where the wizard Mordak's island is. He kidnapped my family and is holding them hostage there. I must get to them before it's too late.
Oh, I'm right sorry to hear about that. He's a nasty one, that Mordak. I wouldn't want to tangle with him. I tried to talk you out of going there, except I can see you can't leave your poor defenseless family unaided. I can enlist someone who can lead you straight to his island.
Image jacked.
Follow me outside.
He is extremely buff. He is a king, after all. Anyway, mermaid!
Pearl, this man needs your help. He needs you to lead him to Mordak's island. It's a real emergency. Mordak's holding his family hostage. Pearl can't speak human talk, but she's agreed to help you. Just get on into your boat and follow her.
She can't speak human,
thank you for all your
but
help,
you just
sir.
spoke to her in
Don't worry about who I am. You just get on over to that there island and take care of your family.
Aye, aye, sir. We're off. Come on, Cedric.
Alright. Well. She can understand human but cannot speak. Okay, okay. That's what it was meant. Okay, makes sense. Wonderful cruise.
Oh no! Watch out for the rocks, Graham!
Brace yourself, Cedric!
Destroyed.
Help me, I'm caught! Oh, help!
Are you all right, Cedric?
Well, let me see. Oh, I'm fine, Graham. Just a bit ruffled is all.
Just a bit ruffled. Shut up. I'm gonna do 2 deaths here. Can I do this?
Oh, I think I'll stay here until you come back.
Okay.
Say hello to Davy Jones, Graham.
That's not the best death.
Graham, don't!
That last step was a doozy.
Woo! How far? How low?
No, Graham, don't!
It's just like right here. He just trips.
That last step.
This one's also good. If I can do it. There's a way you can do this. No, I don't want to go up.
Ooh, I don't like this place. It's creepy.
Shut up, Cedric.
No, Graham, don't!
That last step was a doozy.
That one's the best one. Oh, that one's good. All right, we got the fish.
Ugh, a dead fish. Oh, maybe I can use it.
This is the second dead fish he's getting.
Ooh, I don't like this place. It's creepy.
Start of the end. I'm just gonna do multiple saves. We're just gonna go forward. Dead.
Too bad. It looks like the eyes have it.
Anyway, if you didn't get this crystal when you did, you're soft locked.
Two monster statues with burned out eyes face each other across the narrow trail leading to Mordak's castle.
Would it be better if it were a live fish he shoved in his pocket? Well, I mean, maybe.
Well, it looks like there's no way in. Let's turn back.
Turn back now?
Come on, Cedric.
Ethan Graham's getting pissed off. Oh, fuck off, Cedric. Okay, start of the end, yep.
No, Graham, don't! No, Graham, don't!
Sorry, that scream is still, like, top tier.
See? Get in! Let's go back now.
No, I'll figure this out.
He's getting so pissed off at Cedric. I have not seen it for the NES.
Having other things on his mind, Cedric doesn't appear to be in the mood to talk right now.
Let me see if I can. Oh my god, it's all text? Oh dear. Ooh. Ooh. Anyway, we're going down.
Oh, you're crazy to go down into that dark hole. You don't know what's down there.
Well, do you have any better ideas?
Jeez.
No, mind if I wait for you here?
No, that's a good idea, Cedric. You be the lookout out here.
Yes. I'll be the lookout. Ooh, be careful, Graham.
Yeah, he is so fed up. Oh, fuck me. The goddamn maze. Okay, I gotta figure out how to get through this. This maze is actually like real bullshit because it's like based on where you come from. Found it.
huge beast, sporting a fluffy topknot bound in a crude hairpin on top of his head, skulks in one dark corner of the labyrinth. Graham should watch his step around this ugly beast. Graham should watch his step around. Graham.
Dead.
Shouldn't play around with Dink, Graham.
Anyway. Yes, Dink. Apparently that's the creature's name. Bye.
Graham reaches down and grabs the hairpin off the labyrinth floor.
Anyway, now when we go down, we're gonna be it's gonna turn our view around. So we're gonna be facing forward. It's gonna show like, instead of like showing what we just came from, like a previous screen, it's gonna like rotate the screen. It's very fucked up. So you can get easily lost in here if you're not paying attention. What the hell was that? This is where we fell in, so I'm saving. I think it's to the left or right. We would start. I don't know. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh no. I don't have a map recorded, so we're gonna be here a little while. Oops. Don't you just love mazes? Did we come from the left? Yes, so we go to the right. Here. No. Fuck. I like mazes a lot too, but nothing like this. Where it changes your perspective. Okay. Interface for maze is kind of painful. Yep. This loops around, so I don't think this is a solution, but... Alright, we go back this way. We went to the left here, so we're actually gonna go... No, this is where Dink was, so now we actually do need to turn from the hole in the ceiling, so we go here. Unless this was, no, because this is gonna go left, or right, yeah, we go right, and then left, and then right, and then left, and it'll take us to Dink, where Dink was. Okay, so... Okay, there's the hole in the ceiling. We went left, there was a dead end, so we need to go this way. I think we go left immediately. And left from here. Maybe just keep going left until we see where we need to go. That's dead and straight ahead anyway. Are we out of here? Oh, thank God. Anyway, golden hairpin.
Graham inserts the hairpin into the door's large keyhole and discovers, to his amazement, that it fits perfectly. Turning it ever so gently, he soon hears a soft click, and the door is unlocked.
King's Quest 6 preview.
Inside the cupboard, Graham's eyes fall upon a bag of dried peas.
Peas!
Reaching into the open cupboard, Graham retrieves the bag of dried peas.
Do I have... Oh yeah, I do have the locket. Yes. Okay.
Don't come near me. Leave me alone.
I would never hurt you.
Oh my God.
I'd like to help you.
Graham, you sounded like a stalker.
I don't believe you. You're probably one of them.
I'm not. Believe me.
Just go away. Please. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
A lovely young girl with long black hair, olive skin, and flashing green eyes cowers frightened in the corner of the kitchen. Though wearing rags, her beauty nevertheless shines through.
Graham, please, you're married.
Warning. This cartoon
Warning.
contains material that may be necessary for information or clues to complete this game.
Wherever did you find my gold locket? I thought it was gone for good. I lost it on the island just after I was brought here by Mordak.
You wouldn't believe me even if I told you. But tell me, who are you, and how did you come to be here?
My name is Princess Cassima, from the Kingdom of the Green Isles. My father, the king, employs a horrible wazir.
Yeah, I wouldn't describe her complexion as olive.
When Mordak saw me,
She's very,
he wished to marry me and bring me here.
white.
Naturally, I refused, and my father agreed with me. But our refusal angered him so much.
I don't know why I thought that was
He sold
funny.
me here anyway, and put me to work as a scullery girl. He says he will never let me go. That a scullery girl I will remain until I agree to marry him.
Yuck.
But the thought revolts me. What am I to do?
Don't worry, I'm here to save my family from the evil wizard. He's got them here someplace, imprisoned inside a glass bottle. If I can manage to rescue them, then of course I wouldn't forget you either.
I know the glass bottle you're talking about. It's in Mordak's laboratory upstairs.
Keep quiet about my presence. I think this will be the most difficult part of my journey. I may not survive it.
I would never give you away. And I will help you in any way I can, kind sir.
Well, the reason he wants to actually marry is actually more prevalent in, I think, King's Quest 6, actually. I think Mordak, or no, the wizard in that game actually mentions that Mordak was trying to marry Princess Cassima to become royalty, to have power. And in the next game, where you actually you play as Alexander to go say hi to Princess Cassima and find out there's a whole bunch going on. The wizard in that game is like, I'm succeeding where Mordak didn't. Ha ha ha. And he was like talking to like the wizard's dad, the other evil wizard that's like there. That I don't think ever gets introduced in any of the games, but it's just like an overlooming presence. It's brought up. Anyway. Here's an organ.
Graham watches in horrified fascination as the grotesque organ begins to magically play an eerie tune, all by itself.
Cool tune. Anyway, so we played the organ.
Goodbye, King Graham of Daventry.
dead.
Poor Graham. Mordak shows no mercy.
Well, that sucked. Anyway. Force choke, yeah. He just force choked King Graham. So this whole area is like RNG. We need to do a few things before we can finish the last bit. So we need to like stand here and wait, I think. Notice the puzzle thing. You actually do have to get captured. Well, that was cool.
Graham can see a small, moldy piece of cheese just inside the mouse hole.
Well, I want the cheese. Fishhook.
There, got it. The fishhook did the trick in retrieving the piece of cheese from the mouse hole.
Hello.
Hello.
What? Oh, Princess Cosima, where did you come from?
From the labyrinth. I spend a lot of time down here, you know, with my friends.
Friends?
Friends?
Yes, like Zink and Sam. I don't know if you ever saw Sam or not. Anyway, I found this loose stone once that led here, to this cell. Now come on, you'd better get out of here.
The only reason for the cheese to exist is literally the final puzzle. There is no reason for this cheese otherwise. So they had to find an excuse to make you get captured to get the cheese. And use the fish hook that you had to find on Harpy Island, which was also 1 pixel big. In the middle of the harpies talking. To get the cheese, so you can do the final puzzle. And if you don't do the final puzzle right, you can't finish the game, obviously, but you die instantly, I think. I just don't get why you'd have to get captured for it. I figured like they'd just put the cheese elsewhere. I don't know. Anyway, she's back to cleaning. We're gonna save again. Final one. Because we're right there. We're literally like, I think, a few solutions away from the end. I see my plotline isn't running. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Can't really get... Oh yeah, I guess if you don't... Oh, you know, you're right, because if you don't do Cosima, she can, like, not save you, and then you're just stuck. Anyway.
A large beast lies stunned on the floor.
Okay, we are gonna encounter some RNG here, and this sucks. Like, this is 100% pure RNG at this point. And I could be extremely lucky right now. I am extremely lucky right now, holy shit!
You! How did you get here?
I have journeyed far,
Oh,
over land and sea.
I messed up.
Never mind. Your journey is now over.
Can I feed? Yeah, I fucked up. So that's a wizard. That cat can appear at any point, and then you have to do something specific to take care of it, which is why we have a fish. Because apparently, because it's a cat, it still wants fish. I don't think that's how it was supposed to work. He's not here! Where is the cat? Anyway. That's like that's what I sound like when I try to make a cat sound.
A large tome lying open upon a corner desk attracts Graham's curiosity. This looks interesting. Graham wonders what the symbols mean.
Anyway, I hope you like a good puzzle where you just sit here. Hello. Yeah, this is a good game. I'm enjoying it. We're almost done. Holy shit! Hi, everybody! Hi! How's everybody doing? I feel like you all deserve a treat. Do I have a save for it? Please tell me I have a save for it. Yes, hello.
No, Graham, don't!
Enjoy your death. We're back and waiting. Hi everybody, hi, I'm Digi. I play indie games and retro games. That is a fantastic death. I love that death so much. It's so good. I was doing so many deaths. Ow! Hang on. I want to reload that because there was also a really good death up here where if you like.
No, Graham, don't!
That last step was a doozy.
Hang on. I gotta do that again. I feel like hang on. Let's get up here. It's such a good scream. Hang on. Where can I slow down the speed and see what I wonder what happens if I do this? Is it from a sound library? Maybe.
Graham, don't!
That last step was a doozy.
Oh, they keep them on, by the way. I don't know if I said that. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. That's really good. The thunk at the end makes it. Ooh, but hi, what were you up to? Did I get a shout out from you guys? I didn't see that. Didn't look like it. Boom. Yeah, hi, I'm Digi. I play indie games and retro games, mostly retro games. I'm playing King's Quest V because I want to do King's Quest 6 and 7. Mario 64 DS was fun. Oh, cool. I actually own that game. I never finished it. I didn't actually finish Mario 64 until a few weeks ago, actually, when I did a marathon stream. I did 64 DS, but I think I mostly played the mini games. I think it was like one of them like a pinball kind of thing. I forget. I remember something like that, but I never finished it. I don't know why. It was my first DS game. I ended up playing like Advance Wars more than anything. Anyway, Mordak, sleep. Okay, now we can move on.
It would not be a good idea to bother Mordak right now.
No, I'm taking his wand.
Graham wisely decides to keep his mouth shut.
Oh, now you keep your mouth shut. Good thing he didn't notice his brother cat trapped in the sack. Yeah, he just was like, I'm tired. Plunk. I think we have everything we need. We're about to encounter the best moment in the entire game. Hope you're ready. All three. Okay, what is... I think it's... Mordak's wand... here. Wand here. The moldy cheese.
Graham tosses the moldy cheese into the machine's bubbling liquid.
The Yeti pie is also ridiculous. What a weird contraption. So elaborate.
Mordak's wand now barely glows. Perhaps its power has weakened while Crispin's old wand now appears completely energized.
What's going on here? I'll take care of you, you swine.
You look like you could punch me and win.
Graham, I've heard from Crispin.
Yes! 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 Yes!
What have you done to my wand?
Yes! Cedric's dead.
Taken out with me, little man? Ha! Let me show you a thing or two.
Alright. Well, time to use the wand. Oh god, it was like... Tiger.
Why, you little...
The only reason I'm not gonna die here is just because there's all this cutscenes I would have to watch, and it's kind of a pain in the ass, honestly. But we've seen a lot of deaths. I think we've seen nearly all the deaths. I think I might have skipped one or two. There might have been a few I didn't see.
You think you're so smart, don't you? Well, I've got you now. Say goodbye, swine.
I love how he turns into a snake and he all of a sudden is now like, oh yeah, I can speak like a snake. Anyway, we're Badger. Or a mongoose or whatever.
So, it's the way you want to play.
Mongoose. Anyway, he turns into fire, and we don't turn into a rain cloud. So we just kill him. The Quest of Kings!
Warning. This cartoon contains material that may be necessary for information or clues to complete this game.
Warning.
Now why won't you work?
He just throws the wand down. No, we're watching the ending. I'm not gonna skip it. The only reason I would skip it is because Cedric's dead.
Princess Cosima.
It's canon, he should stay dead.
I did it. Mordak is dead.
Dead? Are you sure? Maybe he's only trying to trick you.
He's dead, all right. He turned himself into a fire, and I put him out with rainwater.
Oh, the game gives you that
He'll
option?
never bother
Yeah,
anyone
yeah,
else
you're right.
ever
What the fuck?
again. But now I have a bigger problem. I don't know what to do about my family or my castle. I don't know how to turn them back to normal.
After all you've been through,
I think it's really
there must
funny
be a way.
that Cedric is dead and Graham doesn't pay attention to him at all.
Crispin!
I have the solution to all your problems, Graham.
Damn, Graham, you look... Graham went to the gym.
Around, and I found out that your son, Alexander, had the dubious distinction, if you may, of turning Mordak's brother, Manannan, into a cat some time back. Obviously, this deed angered Mordak.
Oh, there's no useless against the deaths, though. He can't save himself from falling off a cliff.
Could only be undone
Not
by
at all.
the actual perpetrator, your son. It doesn't take a great genius to figure out that Mordak took your family and castle in revenge to try to persuade Alexander to restore Manannan back to his old self. I did discover, as now I see, that your castle and family were miniaturized and imprisoned inside a glass bottle. I did some research and found the spell for turning everything back to normal. Now watch.
All right.
Hocus pocus, Aliotus.
That's a bad spell. I knew it is family.
Valonese, my children, my joy knows no limits.
My joy knows no limits.
Glad you're here.
Oh, Princess Cosima, how could I forget you? Come over here.
Why? Yeah, they haven't done the castle yet. It's very.
Let me introduce you to my family. This is my wife, Queen Valonese. My daughter,
Buffy isn't this frame. He's just leaning over. He's just like, yeah, look at family.
This is Princess Cosima from the land of the Green Isles. Without her,
Alexander could learn from King Graham. Ow!
She bravely saved my life.
My lady, I am deeply in your debt, and I will make it up to you. With your permission, I'd like to travel to the land of the Green Isles to see you.
Well,
all right, now that we've done
Alexander fell in love already.
Let's get on with business, shall we? Higgledy, higgledy, pooh! Be assured that your castle is right back where it belongs, and the right size too. But now it's time.
Yeah, did they not have servants in the castle? Did they ever think about the servants?
My help, of course.
Or was it just literally the royal family living in the castle?
Alakazoo, Alakaz. Wait, what about Cedric?
Graham. He should just stay dead.
Where is Cedric?
Over there. Mordak may have killed him. Is there anything you can
He
do
may have
about
killed him.
Let me think. Ah, yes. I think I know. Abracabara? No, Abracadora? Now what is that confounded word? Oh, yes!
The wizard just supposed Cedric speaks to himself and everyone laughs. That'd be fun. That'd be really good.
Cedric, it sure is good to see you again.
Oh, God.
Likewise, I'm sure.
All right, enough is enough.
Oh, it was weird being dead. I saw the light at the end of the tunnel. I went to it.
Wasn't that the land of the Green Isle?
Or I went to it.
Yes, that's right.
The light at the end of the tunnel.
My parents again. Goodbye, Alexander.
I met God.
We'll meet again.
He told me to go to hell.
Be sure of that, my lady.
I don't know where this bit's going anymore. Anyway, bye, Cosima.
Before you send us all home, Crispin, I just want to thank you for all your help. And you too, Cedric. I wouldn't be standing here with my family without
Don't
you.
thank Cedric.
I'm deeply, deeply grateful.
All in a day's work, my boy. All in a day's work, right, Cedric?
Right, Crispin.
Is someone gonna let the cat out of the bag? No. You evil wizard deserves to die.
Alakazoo.
Apparently.
Alakazee.
He saved Graham accidentally. Yeah. I think Cedric did nothing all game besides that one death.
Well, there she is. Our happy home. and we're all safe and sound once more. Let's go home, shall we?
Yes, let's.
The end. Let's go home. All points. Perfect game. Anyway. This game has some problems, but you know what? It's super charming and kind of funny in some cases, rude in other places. Cedric sucks, but it's a joy to roast. There's some nonsense here that King Graham is a good protagonist that is just really charming to play. I like this game. I like this game, actually. It's a fun, terrible game, absolutely. The voice acting is a bit much, at times, in a way. The scream is really good. Yeah. Missed out on the town theme. Yeah. I think I have a save next to it. Anyway, enjoy the montage. Hey, how are you? Roberta Williams voiced one of the Harpies? Wow. Doesn't the town theme sound wrong if you have the wrong sound card or something? Probably. Now you are! No, yo! You're from around the office. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like part of the charm of it, too. Is that they didn't get actual voice acting for this one. So they just... Not where I wanted to be. Where do I want to be? There is one thing I want to do before I end this, because we're done. We've done everything we could do in this game. Okay, I have to do this. One last thing. Because I have to. Can I get over here? No, this is not where I want to be. This is where I want to be. He falls really slowly. Also, for whatever reason, I don't know. I do not know why specifically for me, the game soft locks for me here. When I do this specific death, and Cedric just sits there like... It just happens. But that'll do it for me. This game's fun. Next week, I'm starting King's Quest 6. I actually don't remember a lot about King's Quest 6. So that'll be fun. I probably remember some things about it, but I can't remember the specific puzzles, and I know I have to look at the manual and all that stuff. 6 is going to be a treat. I think 6 is very charming. At least remember the best student name. You mean Jalo? Jalo is awesome. There's a lot of, like, fun stuff in 6. And then after I do 6, I don't know when I'm going to be finished with 6, but 7 will be coming after that. Which I hear 7 is something else. But I actually owned 7 as a kid, so I want to revisit that, is what I want to actually do. Because I remember not being able to understand it at all. And I probably would be able to understand it now. I hear it also has some bullshit puzzles, too. So... But, yeah, thank you all for coming. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for all that cool stuff. Let's go raid somebody. I know who we're raiding. I haven't raided them before, but they're fun. We're gonna raid Gigaboots. They're playing Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, which is a cool game. Gigaboots does a lot of retro stuff and does like the Death Stream, which is like they play a game to the end. They're pretty cool. They're fun to watch. They are really cool people. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm doing. We'll figure that out. Thank you for watching. Greatly appreciate it. I'll have to do something tomorrow. Next week, Chrono Trigger will be resumed. King's Quest 6. I'll have to figure out something else. We'll see what happens. But thank you. This has been a fun time. I want to do more adventure game stuff. I can't wait to do more adventure game stuff. I am so excited for it all. Oh man, I'm so glad I did like the Game Boy streams and stuff like that, because hell yeah. But have a good night. Bye. Maybe, oh yeah, Monkey Island. I've never done that. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have a lot to play. Holy shit. Have a good one.